Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Today is our very first seed capital information session after a very long, rigorous training program. Congratulations to everybody here joining us today. It's been a long journey, right from January when you applied to when you were shortlisted for training, up until when you had to upload your due diligence and business plans document, and all until when you had to, create pitch videos for so long to get, feedback on your pitch videos, and you were eventually selected. So congratulations to everyone. And I'm super excited to be here with you guys. So we're just going to, long journey right from January when you applied. So sorry, the session now through, everything around the seed capital. You need to know what you need to do, documents you need to put together, just basically the required activities you need to sort of sort out before we start disbursement. And I know I've gotten a lot of emails saying, oh, the deadline is 19th. You haven't given us a portal where we can upload our documents. We're going to address all of that today. We're also going to address timelines around, when you need to upload your documentations and when disbursement will start. So I'm just going to run us through a few slides on around seed capital, just so we have an idea and the same page and we are well informed. So I'll just, so before I continue, I'm just going to introduce everybody facilitating the session with me today. We have Adora. Adora is our entrepreneurship programs analyst. She responds to all your emails, she supports managing the program. And then we have Nadia. Nadia is our TEF alumni who has been very supportive and always supporting with Portuguese translations. Nadia is here as well. And then we have Foko. Foko is also our TEF mentor for over 5 years. He's also been very supportive and supporting us with the French translations. And they will be facilitating this session with me. I'm also going to have a colleague of mine join us. Her name is Chidima. She's our communications analyst at the foundation. She manages our TEF Connect social media handle. She's also going to be speaking with us today on, how to, sort of post on social media, your training program, position yourself. So people, you can also share your success stories with other people, and you can also refer other people to, register and apply to the program next year. So she's going to take us on a very short, just a short talk on, what you post on social media and, just to spread the word of the foundation using your social media handles. So Chidima is going to join us and I will introduce her once she joins. So over to Foko and then Nadia to please translate to French so we can start the session. Thank you very much, guys.
Oui, bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à cette session où on va vous expliquer comment va se passer le décaissement des fonds d'amorçage. Encore félicitations à vous qui avez atteint ce niveau. Aujourd'hui, nous allons vous expliquer toute la procédure afin que vous puissiez encaisser votre argent. Donc, on est très ravis que vous ayez traversé toute la phase depuis le début, que ce soit la sélection, que ce soit la formation, que ce soit la phase de pitch, jusqu'à ce que vous soyez retenu parmi les 4949. Donc, encore félicitations. Aujourd'hui, on parlera donc de la procédure pour pouvoir décaisser les fonds. Et il y a aussi un autre membre du TEF, de la fondation, qui va vous expliquer comment vous allez vous comporter sur les réseaux sociaux. OK, sur Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Et on va vous dire un peu ce que vous devez faire. OK, je vous remercie. On passe à la suite. Thank you. Over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foko. Boa tarde a todos. Parabéns a todos que cá estão, vocês chegaram até essa fase. Foi uma longa caminhada, desde janeiro, quando fizeram a candidatura, inscreveram-se, até hoje. Passaram por um processo de treinamento, envio de documentos, verificações e espera, uma espera longa e finalmente o resultado. Mas chegaram até aqui, estão todos de parabéns. A sessão de hoje tem como objetivo dar mais informações acerca do pagamento do capital semente, ok? Então, nesta sessão nós temos a Ibukun, que vocês conhecem, a da hora que tem respondido aos vossos e-mails, eu, Nádia Catraio, a partir de Santo Tomé, traduzido em português, o Foucault traduzindo para francês, a partir do Camarões, e a Chidima, que vai vos dar uma visão de como vocês tirarem vantagem das redes sociais, seja Instagram ou Facebook e por aí, para contar a vossa história de sucesso e também para ganharem mais visibilidade. Ok? Então, basicamente, esse é o processo, o objetivo da sessão de hoje. Dar-vos, basicamente, as datas do que se segue a seguir. Envio de documentos, criação de empresa e por aí. Tá? Obrigada e continuamos aqui. Over to you, Ibukun.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Thank you. And Chidima is here now. So Chidima is joining us. As I introduced, she's our communications analyst at the foundation, and she'll be speaking right after the seed capital disbursement presentation. So I would hand over to her to speak at that time. So just before I proceed, just to mention that pinned in the YouTube channel is the link to the frequently asked questions around seed capital disbursement. So any questions you have, any complaints, inquiry, it's all in that document. Just click on it. You see FAQs. Click on that document on the link. It's the frequently asked questions. So it would address all your complaints and inquiries around seed capital. Also, for our entrepreneurs that are in the countries where we don't have UBA present. So we have 34 countries where UBA is not present. We've listed out, we've given you a list of recommended banks we think you should open accounts with. This is not a mandatory. However, we advise that you open accounts with this bank for a seamless disbursement. So please click on the link as well for recommended banks. But this is strictly for entrepreneurs that are from the countries where we don't have UBA. So click on that link and it would give you a full list, country and the banks that we are recommending that you. So I just wanted to inform us, so you can get that link and save it in your documents on your computer, on your phone. So moving ahead, okay, so I'll hand over to Nadia to quickly translate and then to focus so that we can start the session proper. Over to you, Nadia.
Okay, thank you, Ibukun. Ok, antes de iniciarmos propriamente na explicação do pagamento, do processo de pagamento do capital semente, eu queria deixar-vos com duas notas. Uma é que, para as pessoas que estão a assistir no YouTube, apareceu no chat um link. Esse link vocês devem baixá-lo e guardar nos vossos computadores ou telefones, onde quer que estejam a assistir, porque dá-vos acesso às perguntas frequentes que surgirão acerca do capital semente, ok? Basicamente, essas perguntas frequentes que vocês terão, têm as respostas ali, portanto, guardem. Segundo, nessa lista contém também uma lista de bancos para países que não contenham o banco UBA, ok? Como é o caso de Santo Tomé e Príncipe, Angola, que eu sei, e eu acredito que Cabo Verde também não tem. Portanto, é importante que vocês baixem aquela lista, porque ali tem uma lista de bancos recomendados que vocês devem usar nesses países onde não existe o banco africano, que é o Banco United of Africa, não tem o UBA. Então, vocês têm lá a opção de escolher um banco com o qual vocês podem trabalhar. Não é obrigatório, repito, não é obrigatório, no entanto, facilitará o processo para vocês receberem o dinheiro, se vocês usarem um dos bancos que está nesta lista. Ok? Obrigado. Foucault, over to you.
Thank you, Nadia. Donc, pour la suite, on va vous donner un lien qui va vous permettre d'avoir accès à une liste de questions que vous posez et automatiquement, vous aurez les réponses. Maintenant, il va de soi que si vous avez toujours des questions, vous pouvez faire un email à inquiry@organisation.org afin qu'on puisse vous répondre comme d'habitude. Maintenant, pour ce qui est des banques, donc, il y a UBA n'est présent que dans 20 pays, donc il y a 34 pays où UBA n'est pas présent. Ce qu'on vous recommande, c'est qu'on va vous donner une liste des banques recommandées où vous pouvez ouvrir votre compte et recevoir votre argent. Cette liste n'est bien sûr pas obligatoire, mais c'est recommandé. Parce que ces banques-là ont déjà été contactées et elles sont prêtes à vous recevoir. Donc, voilà ce qu'on peut dire jusqu'au moment. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Foko. Thank you, Nadia, as well for the translation. So, moving on, I'll just take us through the 4 key things we need to note and that we have ready. So the first thing is our business registration documents. We sent an email to the selected or final selected beneficiaries on the 12th of November, which happens to be our selection announcement. And we gave a list of documents you need to compile or put together or gather in preparation for uploading. And this document is your business registration document, your notarized document, and tax registration document. So I'll just take you through each one of them just so we have an understanding. So for your business registration document is basically you registering your business, and you're given a document that shows your business has been registered with the business name that you've chosen, right? And this is so different countries have different bodies that helps with registering. For Nigeria, it's called the CAC. So once you register your business successfully, CAC would give you a document indicating that your business has been successfully registered. And you now have a business at least that is registered under their name. So that's what basically the business registration document is. And I know everybody understands this. Then the notarized document is basically notary public. There's a notary public in every country. It may not be essentially called a notary public, but I know in Nigeria, offices. I know in other parts of Africa, there are notary public offices. So all they do is they validate your document. So there's no template for the notarized document. So you take all your documents, your business registration documents, every other document, your tax document, you take them, they validate. And that validation they give to you is called a notarized document. So what they do is they validate any document you have, your business registration document. So just go to any notary public office, explain to them you're trying to get your documents notarized. They will do that for you. I'm not sure how much they charge, and I don't know how much they charge in other African countries, but I know there's a charge and it's not so expensive. But it's always important to have your documents notarized. So there's no template coming from the foundation. There's no template. You just need to go to a notary public and notarize your document. So that's basically what document means. And your tax registration document is basically once you register your business, you go to the tax office and let them know. So they give you a tax registration document. These are basic business rules when you're about to start a business and when you're registering your business. So I hope we all understand that. So there's no template for notarized documents. It's basically taking all your documentation to a notary public and notarized. So that's what it means. So once you have all those documentations ready, the next thing is to open a business account. And we've sort of segmented the business account into 2 parts. So we have entrepreneurs that are from countries where we have UBA, and then we have entrepreneurs that are from the non-UBA countries. So UBA is present in 20 countries, and I'm sure all entrepreneurs know that they have UBA in their country. For those that know, a lot of them know. We can also share that list with you, so you know the countries where we have UBA, and then the non-UBA countries in number, which means UBA is not present there. So we expect you to open an account with one of the recommended banks we've given you. So that recommended bank is entrepreneurs from the non-UBA countries. So look at your country and look at the banks we've recommended. But we always, emphasize that you please open an account with a commercial bank that is registered and known by your central bank in your country. Just account with a microfinance bank or a bank that you can't really tell, or payment will not be seamless when we eventually transfer money to you. So please open an account with a commercial bank that is registered in your country with the central bank, and that that whatever they do is has been validated. But we've also given you options for the recommended bank. So that's why we made it easy. So you don't have to start scrambling about looking for what bank to open an account with. So please just look through the list, look at your country, and look at the banks that we recommended. For South Sudan, there's only one bank in South Sudan, and that's the Bank of Khartoum. There's another bank because we tried checking. So please Ask questions at the point of opening account. This is strictly for the non-UBAs. Ask questions. Tell them you're expecting funds from Nigeria. You've gone through a program. Are you expecting your seed capital? Ask them, do they have any compliance policies? Do they have any bank policies? $5,000. Are there any issues? So ask questions, investigate, tell them this is what you want to do. This is the money you're expecting, so that they can tell you and give you tell you the right steps to take, and also share with you right information at the point of uploading or filling in your bank details. This is very important, and this is really because we've had situations where money is returned, where we don't even know where the money is. The money is stuck with intermediary bank. Please ensure you engage your banker. Ask questions. Tell them that you're expecting funds, and you just want to know what you need to do to ensure that you get a seamless disbursement. Very important. And for the our entrepreneurs from UBA countries, we all know that we need to open accounts with UBA. This is compulsory that you open a UBA account, and you send us your UBA bank details when we commence that, and then we disburse to you. So for UBA, it's quite seamless. It's always the non-UBA challenges with, especially with sending wrong details, which is why it is important to engage your banker, get the right information, the right intermediary bank details, the right SWIFT code, the right IBAN number. Just ensure you get the right details and share with us. And I know within 48 to 72 hours, you should get your payment. It's when you don't give us the right bank details, stuck with intermediary bank, and your payment is delayed. Okay, so I've explained that. And the fourth one is payment will be made in batches. So we're not paying, and we can't pay everybody at once. And this is because as soon as we open the portal for everybody to upload their documents and upload their business bank details, for those that upload, we will start exporting their names and sending to finance for disbursement. So we'll be paying in batches. So just to mention that everybody will not get payment on the same day. We will pay in batches, but everybody is going to get. And paying in batches doesn't mean that we're leaving your name out. We have the first batch of people who have their complete business registration documents uploaded and bank details. We will proceed with disbursement to these people. So this is what payment in batches means. And then the next batch again, we will make payment to them. But I want to assure everybody that everybody will get their payment, provided that you give us details. That's where we struggle with. So please ensure you provide us with a valid bank details for seamless disbursement. Thank you. So I'll hand over to Nadia and then to Foco to translate to French and Portuguese. Thank you.
Thank you, Buko. Ok, pessoal, então entrando na questão do pagamento, ok? Quais são os próximos passos? Okay. O primeiro passo é o registro da empresa, ok? Registro da empresa até o final do mês de novembro, vocês têm que ter isso feito. Como é que é o processo de registro da empresa? Depende de país para país, ok? No caso de São Tomé e Príncipe, há um guichê único de empresa que faz isso num mesmo dia. Eu sei que Angola também tem guichê único de empresas, eu não sei, acho que Moçambique também tem. Portanto, é algo simples. E vocês devem obter um documento. Quando a empresa é registrada, vocês têm um documento, um certificado de registro da empresa, ok? Atenção, todos os documentos de registro da empresa devem ser, como é que se diz? Devem ser autenticados pelo cartório. Este é o passo número 2. Eu não sei qual é como é que acontece nos países, mas eu sei que em São Tomé e Príncipe o guichê único de empresas já fornece o número de contribuinte fiscal, o NIF, que é o documento de imposto que obriga todas as empresas têm que ter esse documento. Todas as empresas têm que pagar impostos ao Estado, certo? Então, alguns países que a pessoa tem que ir depois de registrar no departamento de registro, ir às finanças para fazer obter o número de contribuinte. Mas no caso de São Tomé e Príncipe, isso já é feito no guichê único da empresa. Portanto, tu quando registras a empresa ali, já sais dali com todos os documentos da empresa, incluindo um número de identificação fiscal ou um NIF. Okay. Esses documentos todos devem ser, eu repito, devem ser validados pelo cartório, ok? Tem que ir ao notário, cartório, para validar esses documentos. Só assim esses documentos têm validade para a Fundação Tony Elumelu. Não há nenhum modelo de como fazer esse processo de validação ou de autenticação dessa documentação. Não há. Isso depende de país para país e cada um tem que ver como fazer, ok? Basicamente, vocês pegam o documento do registro da empresa, mais o documento fiscal e vão ao cartório para fazer essa autenticação. Ok. A seguir, com documentos, já tem a conta aberta, vocês podem, já tem a empresa aberta, a empresa criada, vocês podem abrir uma conta. Para os países que têm banco BA, é obrigatório abrirem a conta ou criarem a conta com o banco UBA. Eu acho que Moçambique tem UBA, mas os outros países, eu acho que não tem, os outros países lusófonos. Então, nesse caso, a lista que passou há pouco tempo no chat, e eu depois pedirei como para partilhar de novo, que eu sei que alguns não viram, essa lista tem uma série de bancos comerciais que são recomendados pela Fundação. Eu repito, não é obrigatório, mas são recomendados. Recomendados quer dizer que se vocês abrirem conta com esses bancos, fica muito mais fácil vocês receberem o dinheiro do que se vocês abrirem a conta com um outro banco qualquer, o processo poderá ser mais longo. Ainda na abertura da conta, há aqui outro aspecto que a Ibucum ressaltou, é que vocês devem prestar atenção, se não estão abrindo a conta com os bancos recomendados nessa lista, prestem atenção que vocês devem abrir a conta com um banco comercial que seja registrado, que esteja registrado com o Banco Central do vosso país. Atenção, não peguem só qualquer banco, um microcrédito ou uma caixa de poupança e não sei que não seja um banco realmente oficial e tentem abrir lá a conta da vossa empresa, mesmo que seja mais barato, porque o que vai acontecer é que o dinheiro não vai ser pago a vocês, ok? Portanto, pode acontecer o que já aconteceu no passado, muitas vezes o dinheiro volta para a fundação ou o dinheiro fica pendurado no banco intermediário. Porque o passo a seguir é o número 4, diz pagamento em lotes. Quer dizer, o pagamento vai depender da velocidade com que vocês façam os documentos e providenciem os documentos. À medida que a fundação recebe os vossos documentos completos, que estejam corretos, a fundação avança para o pessoal da parte operacional, o Bucum e a sua equipa, vai avançar para a finança. A parte financeira, então, vai pagando consoante aquilo que eles receberam. Depois, não digam que a fundação pagou muito tarde, eu não recebi até 2022, tudo depende de vós. Se vocês fazerem as coisas certas, a tempo certo, também recebem certo, ok? Eu sei por experiência que, às vezes, é muito, muito fácil receber. Mas, para isso, quando vocês abrem a vossa conta no banco, procurem saber todos os detalhes necessários, investiguem, conversem com o vosso, como é que se diz, agente bancário e tentem obter o máximo de informações possíveis a partir dele. Avise, olha, eu estou à espera que vou receber uma doação de valor de $5.000, o que é que eu devo fazer? O que é necessário? Eu tenho que fazer alguma coisa? Eu tenho que ter alguma permissão? Eu tenho que ter alguma licença? Eu preciso obter algum... Tentem saber o máximo de detalhes possível do banco. E quando vocês pedirem informações bancárias, prestem atenção de não confundir nenhuma letra, nenhum número, no número da conta, no SWIFT, no IBAN e por aí. Prestem atenção para obter os detalhes bem corretos, os detalhes bem verificados para facilitar o vosso processo. Porque senão, depois não chorem quando o dinheiro ficar pendurado ou não chegar no seu mão, tá? Obrigada. Foco, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Donc, maintenant, nous allons vous expliquer tout ce qu'il y a comme étape et un certain nombre d'informations très importantes, à commencer en 1 par les documents de création de votre entreprise. Donc, vous devez créer votre entreprise et mettre à disposition de la Fondation tous les documents qui vous ont permis de créer l'entreprise. Il s'agit par exemple du registre de commerce. Le registre de commerce va se faire forcément dans un organisme d'État où on enregistre les entreprises lorsqu'elles sont créées. Le registre de commerce est l'équivalent de l'acte de naissance de la personnalité morale qui est créée. Parce que lorsque vous créez une entreprise, elle est différente de vous, l'individu ou les individus propriétaires de l'entreprise. Ça, vous devez gérer. Et à côté du registre de commerce, vous avez aussi les documents d'impôt. Ça peut être l'attestation de non-redevance en fonction des pays. Ça peut être la carte de contribuable. Bref, les documents fiscaux qui attestent que votre entreprise est créée. Donc, il y a comme ça un certain nombre de documents qui montrent que l'entreprise est créée et que vous devez avoir. Maintenant, les procédures vont dépendre de chaque pays. Au Cameroun, par exemple, pour créer, vous devez déclarer un bail. Et par conséquent, il faut donc payer le bail à un bailleur et enregistrer ce bail-là. Pour créer une entreprise, quand c'est une société, vous devez par exemple faire les statuts. Et les statuts se font devant un notaire, à moins que ce soit de façon dérogatoire fait sous seing privé. Donc, lorsque votre entreprise est créée, vous devez maintenant, pour la phase 2, vous devez authentifier tous vos documents. Là, nous sommes en 2. Le Notarized Document. Vous devez authentifier tous vos documents auprès d'un notaire. Donc, la Fondation n'a pas un formulaire ou un exemplaire de documents ou de lettres à vous fournir. Ne vous fiez plus aux documents et aux lettres qui circulent. Ce qu'on vous demande de faire, c'est d'authentifier chez un notaire tous les documents qui attestent que votre entreprise est créée. Il s'agit du registre de commerce, il s'agit de la carte de contribuable, l'attestation de non-redevance. Bref, les documents nécessaires. Si c'est par exemple une activité qui doit avoir un agrément, vous devez avoir cet agrément-là. Donc, tous ces documents, vous devez les authentifier chez un notaire. Donc, le notaire partez chez le notaire avec une photocopie et il signe, il met son cachet sur la photocopie. Ce sont ces ensembles de documents que vous devez maintenant envoyer à la Fondation lorsque la plateforme sera ouverte. Donc, voilà pour ce qui est des documents notariés que vous devez mettre à disposition de la Fondation. C'est l'authentification de vos documents de création d'entreprise. En 3, l'ouverture du compte bancaire. Vous devez donc ouvrir vos comptes bancaires. Si l'entreprise est dans un pays où il y a UBA, la banque UBA, vous devez donc créer votre compte bancaire professionnel. Le compte bancaire ne doit pas être à votre nom. Le compte bancaire doit être au nom de votre entreprise. Le compte bancaire doit être au même nom que l'entreprise, que le nom qui est sur le registre de commerce. Donc, la Fondation ne fait pas de versement dans les comptes individuels. On ne fait de versements que dans les comptes d'entreprise. Et donc, lorsque vous ouvrez le compte dans la banque UBA de votre pays, on vous donne dans les détails bancaires, on vous donne le numéro de compte tel qu'on vous l'a expliqué lors d'une autre session de formation. On vous donne le e-bank. Et ce e-bank, c'est ça qui permet que vous puissiez recevoir l'argent dans votre compte. Et lorsque vous allez à la banque, expliquez-leur la procédure, expliquez-leur que vous devez recevoir un virement qui vient de l'extérieur, qui vient du Nigeria, afin qu'on vous indique quelle est la banque intermédiaire. Vous avez déjà reçu une session de formation par rapport à tout cela. Maintenant, pour les pays où il n'y a pas UBA, il y a 34 pays sur les 54 pays où il n'y a pas UBA, on vous a dit, on va vous donner une liste de banques recommandées où vous pouvez aller ouvrir vos comptes. Mais ça, ce n'est pas obligatoire. Vous pouvez ouvrir votre compte ailleurs, ça va dépendre de vous. Parce que les banques qu'on vous a recommandées, qu'on va vous recommander, vous aurez la liste complète. Ce sont les banques où on sait qu'ils seront diligents, les choses vont aller vite et vous n'aurez pas d'aléas. Donc, vous devez donc ouvrir vos comptes bancaires professionnels et envoyer les détails dans la plateforme lorsqu'on va ouvrir la plateforme pour que vous puissiez envoyer les détails. Donc, voilà pour ce qui est de l'ouverture de compte bancaire et de la fourniture du numéro de compte bancaire sous forme de e-bank ou de compte SWIFT, tel qu'on vous l'a expliqué déjà. En 4e position, vous devez savoir que les paiements vont se faire par vague. Ça veut dire que vous tous, vous n'allez pas recevoir l'argent au même moment. Vous n'allez pas recevoir les virements au même moment. Les choses vont se faire par vague en fonction de l'ordre avec lequel vous envoyez vos documents dans la plateforme. Donc, vous serez payé par vague. Il ne faudrait pas que certains soient payés et que d'autres n'aient pas encore reçu un virement et commencent à se plaindre. Non. Donc, pour les documents de la création, on vous a donné jusqu'à fin novembre. Donc, voilà pour ce qu'il y avait à dire concernant ce point de la session d'information de ce jour. Je vous remercie. Thank you, Ibukun. You have the floor.
Thank you very much, Foko and Nadia, for the translation. So I'll move and run us through. So these are reminders on the activities to be carried out during the seed capital disbursement process. So this won't take time. I'll just run through quickly. So the first is ensure to conclude all business registration process. So we're giving you to the end of November, and this is particularly for some countries where their process takes longer than usual. And I'll call out Zimbabwe for one. I know I received a couple of emails from Zimbabweans where they had complained that their business registration process takes longer. However, we advised you at the beginning of the program to start the process of registering your business. It's just a standard business rule that once you have an idea and you apply to a program, you should start the process of registering your business. You don't wait till you're selected. So we're giving you to the end of the month, after which we will not wait for any other person. We won't wait for anyone, because you should have started long before now. When you apply to a program, you're applying because you know that you will successfully complete the program and be selected. Nobody applies to a program just for the fun of it. So we expected that you would have started the process and by now concluded. However, we're giving you till the end of the month to business registration process so that we can start uploading and get our business account opened, and then we can start sharing our business account details, so we can start payment. Payment starts in December, first week in December. So kindly ensure to conclude all business registration process, please. Also, you need to by visiting the Notary Public. I've gotten a lot of comments in the YouTube channel where people are saying, "Oh, do I need to notarize all my documents, inclusive of tax?" Every document you have, your business registration document, tax registration document, is the same thing. They're all documentations for your business. Just take them to the Notary Public and they will advise you on next step and will help you notarize the document. Kindly open a business account with UBA if you're from a country where UBA is present. So for this, we've mentioned that if you're from UBA, a country where UBA is present, kindly open an account. I got a message from some guy from Tanzania that said, "Oh, UBA is far from me." You have to open a UBA account. If you're from a country where there's UBA, you must open a UBA account. If you're from a non-UBA country, we have shared with you a list of recommended banks that we're suggesting you open accounts with for seamless and efficient disbursement. So, or you can also open accounts with any reputable commercial bank in your country. Also for South Sudan, if you have other banks that are reputable aside from Bank of Khartoum, please proceed there. But make sure you engage your banker and let them know that you're expecting funds from Nigeria. What do I need to do? What information do I need to share to enable me receive my payment seamlessly? So ask all these questions at the point of opening the account. The next one is ensure to engage your banker. I think I've mentioned this, so I'm not going to I'm not going to speak to this again. Just ask for basic requirements and steps to take for seamless disbursement. And then the next one is ensure valid business account detail. We always struggle with this, where people share wrong details. And then when their disbursement is delayed, they come back to the foundation saying we haven't paid them. Please ensure that you get valid bank details from your banker and share with us. If you give us the right details, your disbursement will not be delayed. It will. So please ensure you do this, and also provide us with a business tax document. So this I mentioned earlier that you need to get your tax registration document. Please ensure you get this. Put all your documents together and take it to a Notary Public. They would advise you on next steps and help you notarize your document. So I'll hand over to Nadia and then to Foko to summarize quickly so we can move on to the next slide. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Boko. Ok, basicamente, aqui é sumário do que já foi dito. Então, vocês têm até o final do mês de novembro para ter a empresa criada legalmente. Há países onde isso demora mais, há países que é rápido, num dia tem a empresa criada. E depois, a seguir, tem que ter os documentos validados pelo notário ou o cartório, ok? Isso para todos os documentos da criação da empresa. Quer dizer, o registro da empresa, certificados, o número de contribuinte, enfim, tudo. E a seguir vocês têm que abrir a conta. Abrir a conta nos países onde há UBA, no banco UBA, não importa se é mais distante de vocês, ou se é próximo, se é noutra cidade, vocês têm que abrir, é obrigatório. Quanto não recebem dinheiro. E nos países onde não há UBA, nos bancos, no banco comercial fiável. De preferência, um dos bancos indicados na lista, mas se não quiserem, se quiserem correr o risco, podem ir num outro banco qualquer, desde que seja um banco registrado pelo Banco Central do vosso país. E lembrem-se que vocês devem procurar saber o máximo de informação possível do vosso banqueiro para ajudar a facilitar no envio, na recepção do valor. Tá? Ok, é basicamente isso. Obrigada. Foco, over to you.
Ok, thank you, Nadia. Donc, nous allons faire juste un petit récapitulatif de tout ce que nous avons déjà dit jusqu'ici. Donc, on vous demande de vous rassurer d'avoir fait toutes vos procédures de création d'entreprise. Maintenant, il est aussi question que vous sachiez, il y a des pays où la procédure est très longue. Je pense que depuis le début de ce programme, on vous avait dit de créer vos entreprises. C'est vraiment inadmissible que vous puissiez faire un concours sans avoir espoir de gagner. Donc, ce qu'on fait, c'est que jusqu'à fin novembre, on vous laisse jusqu'à fin novembre pour pouvoir produire vos documents tels qu'on vous l'a indiqué. Les documents doivent être authentifiés par un notaire. Un notaire public ne veut pas dire que le notaire fait partie de la fonction publique. Non, ça veut dire que c'est un notaire que le public peut utiliser. Ce sont des offices qui permettent d'authentifier les documents. Donc, vous devez authentifier vos documents et vous devez aussi créer vos comptes à UBA pour les pays où il y a la banque UBA. Pour les pays où il n'y a pas UBA, on a dit on va vous donner une liste de banques recommandées. C'est peut-être pas obligatoire, mais vous devez créer vos comptes dans les banques commerciales. Maintenant, vous devez aussi vous rassurer que la banque doit vous donner un bon numéro, le e-bank tel qu'on vous l'avait expliqué. Parce qu'on vous a déjà montré quelles sont les procédures pour pouvoir encaisser l'argent, pour faire un transfert ou un virement international. Ça, on vous l'avait expliqué. Maintenant, on vous dit, faites attention de veiller à ce que les informations bancaires que vous envoyez à la fondation soient de bonnes informations. Parce que quand vous envoyez un faux numéro de compte, ça retarde votre paiement. Donc voilà, et à la fin, vous devez bien sûr produire tous vos documents de fiscalité. S'il va de soi, parce que ce sont les documents dont vous avez besoin pour ouvrir un compte bancaire commercial. OK, thank you. Over to you.
All right, thank you, Nadia, and thank you, Foko. So I'll move to the next slide. So these are the required bank details information that you're expected to share with us. So this doesn't apply to everyone, but this really applies to entrepreneurs from the non-UBA countries. For UBA, it's basically your beneficiary name, beneficiary full address, beneficiary country, beneficiary bank name, beneficiary account number, beneficiary bank address, SWIFT code of your bank. It could be your IBAN number or any other information that would really aid us to disburse to you seamlessly. We would appreciate that you share. So for the non-UBA, you need to give us your beneficiary, intermediary or correspondent bank name, your correspondent or intermediary bank address of the bank, of the intermediary bank account number, your routing number, depending on what the bank uses. It could be your ABA number, your SWIFT code, sort code, depending on what the bank uses, then IBAN, and any other information that may be necessary to help us disperse. So you can do a screenshot of this page to help you, but these are the basic required bank details information. And it is important that you give us this information, the valid and correct information, very, very important, which is why we've stated here that kindly adhere to this instruction listed above to enable us disbursive capital. Very, very important. So I'm not going to spend so much time on this. We had a session in September in October or September, where we addressed this issue. We had someone from UBA take us through, how to receive funds seamlessly, international funds seamlessly. So these are the required bank details. That you take a screenshot of this, share with other colleagues that have been selected that are not here attending the live session, and you can keep this in your folder for future reference. So I'll hand over to Nadia and Foucault quickly to translate. Thank you.
Thank you, Boko. Então, basicamente aqui é o que é necessário, que tipo de informação vocês devem fornecer, dependendo do vosso banco. Do lado esquerdo tem o que é necessário se for um banco UBA. Ok? É básico, é o nome do beneficiário, o endereço, o país, o nome do banco e o SWIFT Code, o código SWIFT. Quando se trata de um país ou de um banco, de um país onde não há UBA, quer dizer, um banco que não seja UBA, a lista é maior, é a lista da direita. E a recomendação é que vocês façam uma captura de ecrã disto, porque vocês vão precisar disso. Guardem isso convosco. Basicamente, aqui está, vocês têm que indicar o banco intermediário ou o banco correspondente, tanto o endereço como o nome, ok? Quando não é o BA, tem essa particularidade. E depois, colocarem todo outro detalhe que está cá, eu não vou estar aí a ler todos, mas eu recomendo que façam uma captura de ecrã para terem isso como referência para depois, ok? Foucault, over to you.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you very much. Donc, on va encore vous rappeler un certain nombre d'informations nécessaires dans votre détail bancaire. Pour les candidats ou les sélectionnés qui vont ouvrir leur compte à UBA, voilà les informations qu'on attend de vous. Nom du bénéficiaire, adresse complète du bénéficiaire, pays du bénéficiaire, banque du bénéficiaire, numéro de compte du bénéficiaire, numéro d'adresse de la banque et bien sûr le SWIFT code de la banque bénéficiaire. Maintenant, pour ceux qui ne sont pas à UBA, pour ceux qui vont ouvrir leur compte ailleurs, on a bien dit bénéficiaire, la banque intermédiaire du bénéficiaire, le correspondant, le SWIFT code, la banque, le compte de la banque intermédiaire, le routing number, tout ça on vous a expliqué lors d'une session spéciale où on parlait des virements. Donc ce qu'on vous recommande, c'est de screenshotter cette image afin de pouvoir l'utiliser plus tard à titre de reminder. Et vous avez aussi la possibilité de revoir la vidéo plus tard. Donc voilà ce qu'on pouvait dire concernant ces détails bancaires. OK, beaucoup de the floor.
Okay. Thank you very much, Foucault. Thank you, Nadia. So I'll move quickly to the next slide. So the next slide is basically the recommended bank. So I'm not going to go through this. I'll just ask that everybody takes a screenshot. We've shared the links. The links has been pinned in the chat, so you can just access the links from there. So we have the links to the frequently asked questions around seed capital, and we have the links to this recommended bank. But just for for people that are unable to locate where the links are, but it's there in the chat. So please go through. So we have for all 34 countries, and this is strictly for non-UBA entrepreneurs that are from the non-UBA countries. So these are the banks we've recommended. This is the second slide. I'm not going to go through this, just so you look at it. If you want to do a screenshot, please do a screenshot of it. And we'll move to the next. We're almost done with our session. And then we'll hand over to Chidema to take us through social media. So I'll move to the next slide again. Okay, so what's next? So seed capital disbursement, we're at the phase now. So like I mentioned earlier, we need to gather all our documents, business registration documents, tax registration documents, right documents. So we're currently at this phase, giving you till the end of the month to please conclude the process of registering your business, because you should have started this long before now. So for those that are still struggling and trying to register their business, we're giving you till the end of the month. And please note that we will not be extending November. So please try as much as possible to speed the process. and conclude so that we can start disbursement. Disbursement must be December so that people can start their business operations. And then the next phase is for you to open a business account. Once you have all your documents, opening a business account takes a day or two. It doesn't even take up to a day for some banks, but depending on some banks, a day or two, and you conclude, and they give you all the information. At the point of opening a business account, engage your banker, ask them, I'm expecting funds from Nigeria. I've been selected for a program and I'm expecting funds. What information do I need to give to them to make sure my disbursement is seamless? Do you have any policies around receiving $5,000? Because some banks have policies that allow them receive less than 5,000. So if you're going to process funds through them, it must be up to $10,000. So ask questions at the point of opening accounts so that the banker can give you all the information you need. So you don't get the information after you open the account, and then you now have to start looking for another bank to open an account with. Please, 5 minutes to engage someone and ask them questions that would help you. And then the next is we would now give you information and give you next steps on how you need to upload all your documents. You're going to upload all your documents via the DMS or TEF Connect. We would send a guide to you and we will tell you when that will commence. So please just exercise patience. Just spend the rest of the week trying to put together your documents. We will let you know when you will start uploading. I will send an email and we'll most likely have another session to address this in the coming weeks. So, and then the last phase, which is seed capital commences, will start disbursement. So you start receiving your $5,000 in your account and you can kick off to start your business operation. So this is basically an overview of the seed capital disbursement. And, I'm hopeful that everybody would adhere to everything I've shared today and ensure that, they get all their documents ready and, they open a business account. And then, once we start uploading documents, they upload all their documents so disbursement can start. And so please, you need to ensure that you upload all your documents, you upload all the information around seed capital, around your bank details. It is very, very important. I would hand over to Nadia and then to Poco to translate, and I'll round up this session and hand over to Chidema. Thank you very much. Over to you, Nadia.
Thanks, Poco. Ok, pessoal, esse é mais um sumário daquilo que já foi falado aqui vezes sem conta. Basicamente, ok, nós estamos nessa fase de obter os documentos. Que documentos são? Documento de criação da empresa, documento de registro fiscal da empresa, ou número de contribuinte, o número de contribuição fiscal, seja como for chamado no vosso país, e, finalmente, todos esses documentos validados pelo notário ou cartório, ok? Uma vez feito isso, vocês passam para a fase de abertura da conta, que também já se falou, vezes sem conta. Vocês têm que abrir conta com o banco BA, se no vosso país existe o BA. Caso contrário, um banco comercial que seja registrado pelo Banco Central do mesmo país. Obter o máximo possível de detalhes de informações bancárias para evitar problemas na recepção dos valores. Há bancos, há países que têm restrições, que não se pode receber certa quantia. Portanto, façam perguntas, questionem vossos banqueiros e tentem obter o máximo de informações possíveis. E obter os números corretos, bem corretos, conforme eu disse. Números, letras, tudo é importante. Cada dígito é importante. IBAN, SWIFT, tudo. Uma vez tendo todos esses documentos convosco, vocês aguardam pelo e-mail da fundação, que vai dizer que o DMS, no TEF Connect, o DMS está aberto para fazer o carregamento de documentos. Portanto, não precisa ficar a mandar e-mails, a perguntar, ou no chat e por aí. É ter a paciência, exercer paciência e esperar que vocês serão comunicados via e-mail de que o portal está aberto para fazer o carregamento de documentos. Se calhar, vamos ter uma outra sessão antes de chegar a essa altura. Porque vocês têm até o final do mês de novembro para ter todo o documento e nada mais após isso. Até o final do mês de novembro, ok? E depois de fazer um carregamento de documentos no DMS, vocês terão o pagamento do capital semente e, finalmente, poderão começar o vosso negócio. e, mais uma vez, o pagamento será feito em lotes, de acordo com a ordem de chegadas, né? Os primeiros a serem recebidos serão atendidos primeiro. A slide anterior que eu tinha mostrado é a lista dos bancos, essa lista que passou no chat do YouTube, portanto, vocês podem obter lá o banco recomendado nos vossos países. Ok? É tudo por enquanto. Daí a pouco vai ser a Shirima a falar-nos das redes sociais. Obrigada. Foucault, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'il vous manque à faire? Nous sommes au niveau de la procédure de décaissement, donc des versements dans vos comptes du capital d'amorçage. Premièrement, qu'est-ce que vous devez faire? Vous devez réunir tous les documents, c'est-à-dire les documents de création d'entreprise, les documents de légalisation, des documents fiscaux, et enfin les documents authentifiés, donc les Notarized Document, tous les documents notariés, vous devez authentifier tous vos documents. Ensuite, vous devez procéder à l'ouverture du compte bancaire, et les comptes bancaires sont les comptes bancaires professionnels. Lorsqu'on ouvrira la plateforme, le DMS, on vous indiquera par email, vous saurez quand ça sera ouvert, et à ce moment-là, vous pourrez envoyer vos documents dans le DMS. Envoyez vos documents et mettre vos détails bancaires en fonction de la plateforme telle que vous verrez indiquée sur le site internet tfconnect.com. Et enfin, le paiement, le décaissement du capital d'amorçage se fera par VAR, on vous l'a dit. Ça sera par lot, en fonction de l'ordre avec lequel vous allez mettre vos documents sur le DMS et la validation qui sera faite. Parce que la Fondation enverra les informations au département de paiement et des opérations par VAR. Donc, voilà pour ce qui est de ce que vous avez à faire actuellement. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Foucault. Thank you very much, Nadia, for the translation. I'll move to the next slide, which is basically contact us. So if you have any additional questions, inquiries, or you're facing any difficulties regarding the entire program, please send an email to inquiries@tonemilufoundation.org. So I'm just going to, highlight a few things that is very pertinent and very important. Firstly, if you're from a country where you must open a UBA account. Even if you have opened another business account with another commercial bank, you need to open a UBA account. Very, very important. If you're from a country where UBA is not present, which we always call or regard to as the non-UBA countries, please open accounts with the banks we've recommended or any reputable commercial bank. And at the point of opening accounts, engage your let them know that you're expecting funds from Nigeria, and let them tell you or give you all the necessary information you need to give to us to enable us disburse to you seamlessly. Very, very important. And then I got some people have been saying, oh, they don't know what a notary public is. There is no notary public in their country. There are bodies, maybe not, but in Nigeria here, we have notary public offices. So ask around to say, do you have anybody that can help me validate my documents? There are a lot of government bodies that do this. I don't know what they are in African countries, but please do your research, ask questions, and I'm sure one or two persons will be able to give you the right information. But I can say for a fact in Nigeria here that we have notary public offices that help you notarize and validate your documents. So when I mean notarize all your documents, your business registration document, any additional documents you have that helps or would support or has to do with your business, give everything to them. They will look at it, validate, and notarize. So I hope I've been able to address all our questions. And like I said earlier, if you have additional questions or inquiries, please send an email to inquiries@tonemilufoundation.org, or please link to the frequently asked questions. We've provided you with all the answers to all the questions you could possibly have around seed capital. And I'm sure that you will be, you will get a response from. So I would hand over to Nadia and Foucault to quickly translate what I've just talked about. And then I will now hand over to Chidinma to take us through how you can post on social media, how you can engage with us on our social media handles. Over to you, Nadia, and then Foco. Thank you.
Ok, thank you, Ibukun. Ok, pessoal, mais uma vez, realçando de acordo com algumas questões que foram surgindo, falou-se, pessoas a perguntarem sobre o banco, de novo, repetindo, países que têm o BA é obrigatório que se abra conta com o BA. Países que não têm o banco UBA, a conta pode ser aberta em qualquer um dos bancos recomendados na lista que já foi partilhada convosco inúmeras vezes aqui, ou então em qualquer banco comercial que esteja registrado no vosso Banco Central. É só prestar atenção, ter o cuidado de ter o máximo de informações possíveis, detalhadas, bem corretas, acerca do banco, e informar ao vosso banqueiro, o agente, o gestor de conta, o que for que chamem, a pessoa informar que vocês estão à espera de receber uma doação de $5.000 da Nigéria, de uma fundação. Se há algum problema, algum requisito especial que tem que tratar ou qualquer coisa do gênero. Ok? Feito isso, qualquer banco serve. Outra questão que foi surgindo é acerca do notário. Há quem dizia que não sabe o que é o notário, que não existe notário no seu país. Se não existe notário, se não existe cartório, há de existir alguma entidade que valida o documento, ok? Por exemplo, quando a gente tem cópia de documento, tem cópia de BI, tem original e queremos autenticar a cópia, onde é que vocês vão? É aquele sítio que tem que validar o documento da empresa nesse caso, ok? Para mais questões, podem mandar e-mail para enquiries@tonyelumelu.foundation.org. Eu tenho a certeza que vocês são familiarizados com esse endereço de e-mail, portanto, sintam-se livre a mandar e-mails com questões para a Fundação. Obrigada. É tudo sobre o Capital Semente. Agora é aguardar pelas redes sociais. Foco, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Donc, malgré tout ce qu'on a expliqué, s'il arrive que vous ayez toujours des questions ou des remarques, vous connaissez l'adresse inquiry@tonyelumelu-foundation.org. Donc, pour toute préoccupation, écrivez à cette adresse, on va vous répondre. En plus de ça, avant même d'écrire l'adresse, veillez toujours à regarder la foi aux questions. Le lien est là à l'écran et tout ça est accroché sur YouTube. Donc, sur YouTube, vous avez accès à ce lien de la foi aux questions et au lien des banques recommandées. Donc, sur le lien des banques recommandées, vous avez toutes les banques où on vous a recommandé d'ouvrir les comptes dans les pays où il n'y a pas la banque UBA. Pour la foi aux questions, vous allez lire et voir les réponses fréquemment partagées en fonction de vos préoccupations. Donc, on vous a dit les documents notariés doivent se faire chez un notaire. Si vous avez tout document qui peut aider à mieux comprendre votre situation, comme je l'ai dit tout à l'heure, il y a les métiers où il faut un agrément. Si vous avez un document à fournir à la fondation dans le DMS, vous devez faire authentifier ces documents-là auprès d'un notaire. Le notaire, ce n'est pas notre corps. C'est des corps qui permettent d'authentifier les documents et c'est des organismes privés, même si c'est un service public qui rentre. Donc voilà ce qu'on pouvait dire aujourd'hui. On va passer à l'autre phase de cette formation où on va vous parler de comment est-ce que vous pouvez vous comporter sur les réseaux sociaux dans le cadre de ce programme, surtout parce que vous êtes des sélectionnés, vous êtes désormais les ambassadeurs de la Fondation Tony Elumelu. Merci. Over to you, Ibukun.
Okay, thank you very much, Foco. So I have a few questions that I'm going to address. But that's all for the slide. So sharing so that we can address the frequently asked questions. And if there are any other additional questions, you can send their inquiries. So yeah. Okay, so someone is asking if someone has an EcoBank business account in a non-UB, we still have to open an account with the TEF recommended banks. So you don't have to, we're just recommending these banks because we've identified them as reputable banks in your country and just to aid seamless disbursement. But if there are any other banks that you consider reputable, please proceed to open accounts. Well, at the point of opening accounts, even with this recommended bank, them and let them know that you're expecting funds from Nigeria and they should share with you information on what you need to do, the sort of information of bank details, you need to provide to us so that we can disburse seamlessly. So that's basically it. It's not mandatory that you use any of our recommended banks, but we just feel find them as reputable and we think you should open accounts with them. So I'll take the next question. Okay, if someone has an echo, I think it's the same thing. Okay, in a situation where a business name used during application is rejected by CAC during name search, what should I do? So basically, your business name. Or make sure that the name that has been approved by the CAC body in your country, ensure that you open a business account using the same name. Very important. We do not pay seed capital into personal accounts or individual accounts. We only disburse to business accounts. So if your business is registered, ensure that at the point of opening an account, you are opening using the business name that has been registered. Very, very important. And I can't overemphasize this. Are we allowed to open an account with UBA in a neighboring country? No, you must open an account with the UBA in your country. And if UBA is not present in your country, you can use the list of recommended banks or open accounts with any reputable commercial bank. Very important as well. What type of account should I open? Sole proprietorship, partnership, current, or savings? It's a business account, so it really depends on you. Certainly, it can't be a current or savings account because that's really tied to individual. You want to open you want to be a sole proprietor. It depends on you. It's really that we don't intervene in such decisions. It's really you. You're the one starting a business, so you should know the sort of business you want to open and how you want to register your business. So that's solely your decision to make. And if you're struggling with making the right decision, you can engage other people that have applied to our program, or if you have any mentor any coach you started engaging with during our training program, you can engage with them and seek for their advice and support at this point. Okay, so the next question is, what about a commissioner of oaths from a court? Can they certify the document? So for different countries, I don't know if you have notary public, but I know that there are bodies that certifies your documents for you and validate it. So please engage people or your friends and ask around. For Nigeria, I know that there are notary publics in Nigeria that validate and notarize documents. So I can firmly speak for Nigeria, but for other countries across Africa, I'm sure that there are bodies that can assist you with this. So please speak to them and engage them. Thank you very much. I'll go to the next question, which is, please let us know if we are submitting due diligence verification documents. And if we are, we also need to notarize. So the due diligence verification document is not a document or a template you get from us. And I haven't really addressed this, so I'm very surprised that this person has this information. What we request from you is to get a reference letter from your bank, and we will share a template. For entrepreneurs that are from UBA countries, when you are from Tonelweli Foundation, you're expecting to receive your seed capital, and you've submitted all your documents, you successfully opened a business account, you'll be given a reference letter. That reference letter you would upload, you bring to the foundation and upload. We will send you next steps on how to go about this. So not to worry, but the main thing to do now is to put all your documents together in preparation to upload and open a business account, in preparation to also share with us your bank details. Next steps of the program as to how you're going to receive your seed funding will be shared sessions like this as well to address this. So I think that's all we have for questions. So these are all the questions. If you have additional questions, please visit or click on the link in the chat, pinned in the chat. It will take you to all our frequently asked questions where we've addressed all your inquiries. And also click on the link to the recommended banks for a list of all the banks in your countries that you can open accounts with. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. And again, congratulations to everyone. I'm super proud of you. I know it has been a rigorous, long 8 or 9 months or 10 months. And you guys are here now. And it only shows that you're resilient and you want to succeed as a business person. So thank you and congratulations again. My colleague Chidima is here. I'm going to hand over to Chidima now. So basically, we want to engage with you. We want you to interact with us on social media. We want you to post about your wins. We want you to let people know that, I went through a program and I successfully completed and I was selected. It's a huge milestone. Some people are not where you are now. It's not that you're better than them or they're better than you, but, you've shown that, you can, there's nothing you can't do, right? So we want you share with people, spread the word on your social media handle, take pictures, let us know that you've been selected, post, tag the foundation. But Chidima is going to share more information on this. I'm going to hand over to her now. Chidima, are you here? Okay, so we're just going to give you 2 minutes. She's having a very slight network glitch. So Chidima is going to join us now, but Foco and Nadia can quickly translate to French and Portuguese, just in summary of everything I've said around, the disbursement process, and then we'll just hand over to Chidima. Thank you very much.
OK, thank you, Ibukun. Okay. Donc, là, nous avons eu quelques questions-réponses. La première question, c'était si j'ai déjà ouvert un compte bancaire à EcoBank, est-ce que je dois encore ouvrir un autre compte? Donc, la réponse, c'est que si vous avez déjà ouvert un compte bancaire à EcoBank, ce qu'on vous dit, c'est que les pays où il n'y a pas la banque UBA, on vous recommande un certain nombre de banques. Maintenant, ce n'est pas obligatoire, on vous l'a dit plusieurs fois. Vous pouvez avoir le compte dans une autre banque. Seulement, ce que vous devez faire, c'est que vous devez bien demander au banquier qu'il vous indique comment est-ce que vous allez faire pour recevoir le virement et que ce qu'il vous dise correspond à la formation qu'on vous a donnée en septembre sur les transferts internationaux. Donc, il n'y a pas de problème si dans les banques, il n'y a pas UBA, vous ayez déjà un autre compte dans une autre banque. Il n'y a pas de problème. Maintenant, quelqu'un a posé la question de savoir le nom qu'il a utilisé, le nom de son projet tel qu'il a utilisé à la fondation a été rejeté au registre de commerce. Et puis, il a changé de nom. Donc, la réponse de Ibukun a été que le plus important, c'est que le nom auquel on fera le virement, c'est le nom de l'entreprise et non le nom de l'individu. Donc, tout ce qu'on vous demande, c'est de créer les comptes professionnels. Vous devez créer une entreprise, avoir un registre de commerce, et c'est au nom de cette entreprise que les virements seront faits et non au nom d'un individu. Donc, l'autre question, c'était si quelqu'un a demandé s'il fallait ouvrir le compte dans un pays frontalier. La réponse est non. Vous devez ouvrir le compte dans votre pays, dans la banque recommandée. Même si vous êtes proche de la frontière et que dans le pays d'en face, il y a la banque UBA, vous n'êtes pas autorisé à le faire. Vous devez ouvrir le compte dans votre pays. Donc, on vous recommande aussi de bien vous renseigner auprès de votre banque pour qu'ils vous disent comment les transferts internationaux se font. Les notaires maintenant, on vous a dit qu'il faut authentifier vos documents chez les notaires. Et elle insiste sur comment ça se passe au Nigeria. Et c'est qu'au Cameroun, par exemple, on a des notaires, on a la mairie, on a le commissariat, on a la préfecture. Et généralement, lorsqu'on veut authentifier un document, qu'on aille dans chacun de ces offices, ce n'est pas la même chose. Le notaire, c'est le notaire. Lorsque la création d'entreprise se passe chez le notaire, et ici, il s'agit de création d'entreprise. Même si votre entreprise est une entreprise individuelle, ce qu'on vous demande, c'est de créer votre entreprise comme vous voulez, sans aller chez le notaire, mais après, vous devez authentifier les documents que vous avez reçus et qui montrent que l'entreprise est créée auprès d'un notaire. Forcément, ça va engendrer des frais. Généralement, ce n'est pas aussi élevé que ça. Ça va engendrer des frais, mais pas beaucoup, autant que ça. Donc, dernière chose, OK, lorsque vous avez créé votre compte, sachez que la banque doit vous envoyer une attestation de compte. Ils appellent ça en anglais référence letter. Donc, il y aura une attestation qui montre que vous avez un compte bancaire. C'est cette attestation qui prouve que votre compte existe et c'est dessus que vous devez prendre le numéro de compte e-bank ou suivre de la banque pour envoyer à la fondation. Donc, je vous remercie et on va passer à la prochaine étape. Nadia, you have the floor.
Hello, Coco.
Yes, I finished.
Okay, all right. So sorry. Sorry, apologies.
Nadia, have the floor.
Okay. Okay, Nadia dropped off. Okay, so sorry, guys. So Nadia had to drop off. She has another meeting. So we will just proceed to call on Chidima. So Chidima is our communications analyst, and she's going to be taking us through a campaign that we're running. And we want everyone that has been selected to please, engage with us on social media, comment, repost, let us know when you've been selected, spread the word. So I'll just hand over to Chidima and she'll share more information. And, on the screen is what the campaign and what we want you to do around the campaign. So she'll just share more information on that. Thank you, Chidima, for joining us. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Ibukun. Thank you to everyone who has joined. So like Ibukun said, this campaign is basically to highlight our very brilliant and exceptional entrepreneurs for this year's cohort. And we have tagged it #1of5000 because, as you know, for 2021, the foundation has empowered nearly 5,000 African entrepreneurs. And everyone listening on this session today is one of 5,000 African entrepreneurs to be empowered by TEF in 2021. So basically for this campaign, all you have to do is print out this flyer that is showing on the screen at the moment, print it out and take exciting and nice photos with it, just to let people know that you are one of the 5,000 African entrepreneurs to be empowered by the foundation in 2021. Once you take your photographs, you upload them on your social media pages with the hashtag #1of5000 and #empoweredbyTEF. You can go ahead to share stories about your journey towards becoming a TEF entrepreneur, your journey in entrepreneurship. We really want this social media post to be emotive and to get people excited for this year's beneficiaries and then for the next application drive. So you get to, really talk. So you get to really talk about your journey on becoming a TEF entrepreneur. So basically, yes, that's what the campaign is about, and we really look forward to receiving your entries. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chidima. Thank you for sharing that. So please, as Chidima has mentioned, we need you to please engage. We need screenshot of this. We'll also post on social media so you can get your screenshots from our social media handle. We want you to talk about your journey. It's been, you've been resilient, you've gone through the training, you've gone through all the information sessions, you've gone through all the business trainings, the value-added trainings, trainings on insurance. We need you to just, do a short video on this and tell us, oh, you're one of the 5,000 entrepreneurs to be empowered by the Tony Emilu Foundation in 2021. And you can spread the words within you. I'm sure you have friends that are also going to be business people, also want to, start a business. You can, spread the word, share your success story with them, and just let them know that TEF is there for them, and TEF is going to also, can also support them to start their business. And you can also tell them that, the application starts January and runs through the 31st of March, and they can please apply to the program. We need referrals, we need to spread the word, we need to share your success stories. And when you also receive your seed capital, we also need to let people know when you start hitting your milestones for your business. We also need you to share these stories, because your success story is also our success story as well. So just to mention again, so this is all for the campaign, one of 5,000 African Entrepreneur campaign. So please, you can take a screenshot of this, or you can take the screenshot from our social media handle so that you can post, tag us, tag the foundation, repost, and please just create an exciting buzz around the selection. So I'm just going to run through briefly again our timeline. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people haven't fully registered their businesses. We're giving you to the end of the month. However, the portal to start uploading your business registration document will start in the coming week, and we will share more information, and it's going to be via DMS on TEF Connect. So once you have your business registered, you can kick off uploading. So like I mentioned, we're going to be paying in batches. So for everyone that is ready with all their documentation, business account details, we will start paying to them. So if you know you want to receive payments or you want to be a part of the first batch or second batch, please speed up the process of registering your business, speed up the process of opening the business account so that we can kick off your disbursement and you can start your business operations even before December. So we're hoping that everybody complies to everything we've talked about today. And we also hope that this disbursement process this year will be seamless and efficient and everybody can get their monies without delays. So that's all for today. And as I mentioned earlier, if you have any questions or inquiries, kindly click on the link in the chat and please access our frequently asked questions and a list of the recommended banks. You can also share to your friends and colleagues that have been selected that were unable to join the session today, so they have information. And if you need to reward, you just go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the TEF information, seed capital information session, and you can rewatch this live session and get all the necessary information. So thank you so much, FOCO, for supporting us today. Thank you so much, Adora, for supporting us with compiling all the frequently asked questions from the chat and supporting with this session. So I would end the session now. So bye everyone. Thank you. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. So I'll see you guys very soon and you'll get an email from us on next steps of the program. Thank you very much and have a great